Hey everybody, it's the top of the hour. That means very little because we're still a comedy theater. I don't care if we can't allow anybody in here. It still counts. So, grab yourself something to snack on, get something to drink, get all comfy cozy, and share the link out with your friends and family who aren't already in the stream because the Obscure Movie Trivia Show will begin in about 2.5 minutes. Welcome to the Virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Please welcome to your screen, Buddy.
Hey, that's me, you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm your host. This is the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. If you're joining us live, thank you. I appreciate you being here. If you're joining us, though, on Facebook or YouTube and you would like to be a little bit more involved in tonight's show, you can head on over to twitch.tv/stabcomedy. There you can join the chat, and I'll be in the chat all night talking with you guys. Our guests should not be in the Twitch chat because our Twitch chat gives away answers. I don't know if I said that, so you guys shouldn't be in the Twitch chat. But anyways, if you are there in the Twitch, you can go ahead and give a follow. That's free. If you want to support Stab a little bit further, however, you can give a subscribe. A subscribe is $5.99. However, if you do have an Amazon Prime membership, you get one for free per month, and you should give that to Stab because Stab lets us do really cool shows like this. Secondly, if you want to support even further, you can support on Patreon, and also if you want to support even further than that, you can go over to the merch store on the website and get the sweatshirt. There are two versions of it. I keep hearing a cat, I'm sorry. But there are two versions of the sweatshirt. They're both super comfortable, super warm. I didn't bring mine with me right now, but if you get them, you will be very happy because they're super warm and super comfy. All the people in the Twitch chat will attest to that. Now, to introduce the show, tonight is the Obscure Movie Trivia Show, and tonight's movie is The Mummy. Our first round will be all about The Mummy, and to get into that first round, let's introduce our guests. First up, she is a teacher. She is awesome. She is improver as well. She is really cool. Welcome, Casey. Casey, how are you doing?
Hi, good, thank you. I'm really excited. This is my first time on this show, so I'm hella pumped.
That makes me very excited. I appreciate you being here. Yeah,
Thank you.
I love having first timers. It's great having all of our returning guests, but I like introducing new people to the fun of the show, and it allows new people to see how fun this is. So the first thing I like to do when I bring on a new guest is I always ask them, without warning them, what is your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie of all time, if I'm looking for a laugh, it's Beetlejuice. If I'm looking for a cathartic cry, it's Little Women with Winona Ryder. So there you go. Yeah.
Good choices. Okay. So I want to thank you for being on, and we'll get back to you once we get into round one. But
Okay.
Up next, she is another improver from Sacramento area. She is awesome. I am really glad she's here. She's wearing a shirt that kind of gives away that she might be a fan of the movie. Why don't we welcome to the show, Sarah? Sarah, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm down here in LA. I got cats and dogs all over the place. I'm sorry for all the weird noises in the background, everyone. But Sarah, you get a little bit of a head start here because Casey got the question, but I'm going to ask you as well. What is your favorite movie of all time?
Well, I don't know how much of a surprise this is going to be, but actually, I do have a tie for first. It's The Mummy.
Okay.
So I better do well tonight.
Hopefully.
And Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future. Great choices. Both great choices. I am a huge fan of Back to the Future. I love The Mummy, and as soon as it came on HBO Max, as soon as I saw it, I watched it. And now I've gotten to watch it twice to do this as well. So I'm really glad that you're a big fan, because that means that you should do pretty well on tonight's show. Also, I wanted to thank you again for being on, and we'll get right back to you as soon as we get to that first round. But finally, a returning guest, a good friend of mine. He has a wonderful sweatshirt, and I miss him so. Mr. Artie Valenzuela, how you doing, sir?
What's going on, buddy? Thanks for having me back, dude. I'm glad to be here. First timers, welcome to the show. I'm great to be on your first show because I never win. So happy winning. Buddy's gonna find a way for me to lose. There's always something there, and I'm excited just to be here, dude. I hate losing, but I love losing with you, buddy. You know.
I that makes me happy, but also I would always love to see you win. But I mean, it's just how the cards go. There is no conspiracy. There is no hashtag conspiracy against Artie.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've been on before, so I've asked you, like, what's your favorite movie? What's your most favorite obscure movie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you one because it's been a while for everyone. What was the last movie you saw in theaters?
Wow. I want to say it would have been last year. What was the last Marvel movie? What was it?
Nothing came out last year because
Okay. The year before, the year before the year I forget. 2019. Well, was it Infinity War? Was it Captain Marvel? What was the last?
It would have been Spider-Man 2.
Homecoming?
Yeah. No, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Far From Home?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last Far From Home. Wow. And it was on a cliffhanger too. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's crazy. Yeah, I asked that question because I was thinking about it today, and I was like, the last movie I saw in theaters was Bloodshot. I just don't want to go out like that.
That the Vin Diesel movie?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to go out like that, man.
You watched the what was the other Riddick? Chronicles of Riddick. You watched the same movie.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It was
And
like
Witcher, literally every Vin Diesel movie is the same. I appreciate you being on, Artie. We're gonna get into round one here real quick. I'm trying to get the Twitch chat up. If you guys are twitching or chatting, I'm very sorry. I'm not in my regular space, so everything is newfangled and not working for me. That's why my amazing hair doesn't look as flawless as it usually does on camera. Everyone else's cameras looks great. But anyways, we'll move on.
You look beautiful, buddy.
Thank you. Thank
Lush.
you. I needed that because I can't see the Twitch chat telling me right now, which they definitely are. I'm sure of it. So we're going to get into round one, which is all about the Mummy. And it's going to be 10 questions. Each right answer is worth 1 point. There is no losing points for wrong answers, so it's okay. I'm going to go give the question, then give a countdown. And as soon as I get down that countdown, I'm going to call on each person one by one, and they're going to reveal their answers. I'm going to tell them if they're right or wrong, and then we're going to keep score. And then at the end of the round, I'll tell everybody's score, and then we'll explain rounds 2 and 3 once we get there. So question number 1, in The Mummy, why does Imhotep get mummified in the first place? Mummified alive, sorry. I'm hoping that my Twitch chat is just not working and that it's not dry, because we love seeing you guys. And I would think you guys are definitely with me. Sorry.
Hey, buddy, who's on your shirt?
Oh, the greatest pro wrestler of all time, the Queen, Miss Bull Nakano.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You wouldn't, bro. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? She is a great wrestler. But yeah, we're going to move on from that. I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Casey, what did you have for your answer, please?
I wrote, he betrays the pharaoh, Seti the First, and kills him, and the betrayal equals his relationship with an ox and a moon.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah?
Nice.
Yeah.
Very, very detailed.
Thank you.
That.
I didn't know what you were looking for, so I went overboard.
We'll see. We'll see. Sarah, what did you have?
The abridged version. For kissing Ox and a Moon, can you see that? Is it too big?
No, that was wonderful.
My God. Can you write more things for me?
Right? The handwriting.
Can you make all my posters?
Yeah, hit me up.
Oh, look.
Right? Like handwriting was perfect there. And Artie, what did you have?
I went with probably the simplest of versions. He touches Enoch's on the moon.
Oh, nice.
The-
Those will all be acceptable. I loved Casey's long answer. Yeah, I will explain a couple of things, especially because this is with The Mummy, and some things are harder to spell. Spelling does not count, first of all.
God bless you.
That's first.
There
And
was like
secondly, as long as you get the gist of the answer, I'm not going to. The idea here is to enjoy movies. We love movies. That's why we pick a movie of the week, and it's usually a movie I really enjoy. And The Mummy is wonderful. So everyone did great there. So question number 2, and I will say this: if you guys are watching for the first time, yes, Law said details. Law in the chat said details. Thank you for being here, Law. One of our favorite chatters. I forget what I was going to say next, so let's get on to question number 2. What job does Evelyn Carnahan have when we first meet her? And yes, what I was going to say, I remember what I was going to say. Some questions will be harder than others. Some questions will be easy. I'm sure all of these contestants will do really well. If you've seen the movie before.
Hey, buddy, just to point out, I'm wearing yellow.
I like it.
It's not gray or black. You know what I mean? And it feels good, man. Never worn something like this.
I like it. I like it on you.
Yeah?
Did
Yeah,
you
okay.
get it with on your trip with the missus?
Me and the wife, we were celebrating. She got into law school, so we took. I drove 6 hours, dude, to go to downtown Disney in their like COVID restricted environment. Waited like an hour and a half just to get in. Got screened, shopped for like 4 hours, and then drove 6 hours home, dude. Checked on the dog. You know what I mean? Just in time to walk the dog.
Jessica would like you to know that the color looks good on you, Artie. We have Jessica, one of our favorites, in the chat. We have Mike in the chat. We have my dear friend Corinne in the chat, fellow teacher with Casey. So teacher pride and all of that. So
Oh my god.
that's wonderful, Artie. And
This
also
was me the whole time.
Artie's wife on getting into law school. That's badass.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Gonna
so I'm gonna give a countdown. Huh?
I'm gonna ride her coattails soon. You know,
Yes.
Name now.
You're a famous comedian, her big lawyer and such.
Babe.
That's a power couple right there.
Can I get food at the gas station? That's gonna be.
I'll give a countdown now of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sarah, what did you have?
Oh my gosh.
The review.
So being an artist and getting paper last minute. We did the whole my posters. All right.
Oh my.
We love
A
to see it.
librarian.
Honestly, it beautifies the show, so we like to see it. Oh, Ricky's here. Ricky Lee, another fellow comedian from the Sacramento area. So good to see you there too. Good job, Sarah. And Artie, what did you have?
I put librarian.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Casey, what did you have?
Also librarian.
Librarian. Everyone was correct, of course. And Artie, our friend Joey G would like to say, same here, Artie. Cheers to marrying up.
Hey, let's go. We work. You know?
No. If
I-
only for Kelly.
Hey, I can I if I may, I've been with my now wife for a collective 13 and some odd years, dude. I waited long enough, and it's just a little bit longer, dude. And then the wait's worth it, you know.
There you go. I'm so proud of you.
The
But
long-
honestly, props to Artie's wife. Anyways. Question number 3 is, what is the location where the Book of the Dead or the Book of Amun-Ra is located? Amun-Ra. Joey G says you deserve it, Artie.
I do, man. Sometimes I gotta look back and think, you worked hard for this. Wait, hold on. I gotta think of the freaking answer.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to hurry up and write an answer because I'm counting down of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm coming to you first, Artie. What did you have, sir?
Probably too vague. I don't feel confident in this one. I put In the Tomb.
In the tomb. Okay, I was looking for the location, but anyways, Casey,
What's
huh?
that?
What did you
I
have?
put-
Casey?
The town Hamunaptra? Is that what you're looking for?
That is maybe exactly what I was looking
Okay.
for. Sarah, what did you?
I believe it's coined Valley of the Dead, but also Hamunaptra.
Oh my god.
I would have accepted either of those. I can't accept In the Tomb.
In Egypt. It's
To be
me.
fair, it is a location.
You weren't fully wrong.
I thought you were looking for like where because they both had to dig, right? And then the book was in the
Almost.
The book was not actually
For the-
in his tomb. I mean, it was in the area where they were digging in
Yeah.
Hamunaptra, but it wasn't actually in the tomb. In the tomb was just the dead body.
It wasn't at the foot of the statue.
No.
I feel like
We'll get to that question in just a second.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Just- Question number 4. What animals do Evie, Rick, and John ride after they lose their horses?
So how do you guys know Buddy?
They are fellow.
Yeah.
They do. And they could tell you, but also, I got to plug really quick because I meant to plug it at the beginning of the show. Scene Kids. They're both from Scene Kids with me.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about Buddy talks so highly of that whole group.
It is. Besides this show, it is my favorite thing I get to do. It's coming up, and we will get to that later in the show. I'm very excited. But yeah, I'm gonna give a countdown now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to you, Casey. What did you have?
They ride camels.
Nice. And Sarah, what did you have? Oh, nice. And Artie?
I actually got that one. Camels.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah.
Good job. Yes, it was camels. Good job, everyone. Oh, Peach is here. Yes. This is Peach is the creator and along with Jesse, the creator and also the host of Scene Kids. Before I get to the next question, we should talk about that because Scene Kids is every second Saturday of the month at 8 p.m. on Stab. You should watch it. It's very fun. The concept of the show is very simple. 2 people get on screen. One of them has memorized a 2-person scene or memorized lines from something. And the other person has no idea what that thing is from or what it is. And they have to go along and complete and create a scene based off that using improv. And it is so funny. It is so fun. Every time we do it, it is just a laugh riot. Sarah and Casey have both been on it. What is your guys' experience? Sarah, you've been on it before, right? Yeah, you've been on it. We've been partners before, duh.
yes, yeah. I really love the show. Honestly, I miss it so much because it was my favorite part of every month. Looking forward to it because you're right. The juxtaposition of having a scene memorized and then also an improv artist together, you get scenes you would never imagine happen. And I'm so happy that it's available on streaming now too, so everyone can see it. But yeah, it's a really, really fun show. I love it.
And Casey, you've been on it a bunch with me.
Yeah.
We've been actually scene partners twice. And you have you have almost broken me twice while acting because you are one of the most hilarious improv people I've ever met. You're going to be on it this month too.
Yeah.
Are you going to act or improv this month?
While we are still in distance learning, I am improv only. I don't have line memorization as that's my threshold. I can make stuff up, but I can't memorize right now.
You're amazing at both, so I'm so excited for this month's episode. And yes, if you're in the Twitch chat, Jesse just put the YouTube playlist of all the Scene Kids in there, and yeah, it's worth a rewatch. They are so much fun. And now let's get on to the next question. Question number 5 is: what is the name of Rick's old friend who is working with the opposite team? Yes, Sarah and Casey and Buddy are all some of our original cast members from Michelle. Thank you, Peach. Yes, it has been fun. I was really worried about how it would do digital, and it is so much fun digital. It allows for a lot of creativity, and I love it. And Jesse with a sad note in the chat. Oh man, I just realized that the last show on this stage is in that YouTube playlist. Wonderful, wonderful. The one of the Scene Kids shows. That's I love that. All right, I'm gonna give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that would be Sarah. What did you have?
Benny.
Benny, nice. And Artie, what did you have?
I couldn't think of his name, but I know what he looks like. So
Did you
I
draw
said,
them? Oh.
I said it's the guy who looks like the kid from Meet the Robinsons. Do you know what movie I'm talking about, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what kid I'm talking about? Who's just like, that kid, dude? That's what he looked like. Benny, though. Benny. I should have remembered Benny.
Benny.
Yeah, at least like half a point for that, right?
Yeah.
I wish that's how it worked, but I loved the description. And Casey, what did you have?
Also Benny.
Nice.
Yep, yep.
Nice. Yes, it was Benny. Yeah, he's I don't know, because he is a lighter skinned gentleman, so I don't know if that's brown face or I don't know. But he is a bad guy, and he gets what's coming to him at the end of the movie. Question number 6 is, how does Warden, I'll repeat that because I just ate all of my words there. Question number 6 is, how does Warden Gad Hassan die? We got some Zora's in the chat. Love seeing that. Love seeing new faces in the chat as well. Excited to see all of you guys. If you are, once again, just jumping on to like a Facebook Live or a YouTube Live and you want to get more involved, head on over to twitch.tv/stabcomedy. I'm watching the chat over here and talking with them, and it's a fun time. I'm going to go ahead now. A couple of our chatters have put in some chats. Law says she's still here, but she has no idea on these answers.
You and both, Law.
Exactly. I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Artie, what did you have?
I think this is the more traumatic one, and I think it's the same guy. But is it the one with the beetles in the body?
And Casey, what did you have?
The scarabs burrow into him, and then he runs headfirst into a wall.
And Sarah, what did you have?
I mixed Warden with Winston
Oh
No.
in a plane crash in the
Oh.
desert.
Oh.
No. I'm sorry, Sarah.
It's
Also,
okay, I like a challenge.
if I have not said, you can ask me to repeat it all anytime. I don't know how my internet is down here, so if you need me to ever repeat a question,
It's
but I
all
am
me.
also going to give that to Artie. Yes, it was the scarabs in the body. Good job, Artie.
Thank-
Good job,
Did I-
Casey. Good
Casey,
job,
did I-
Sarah. I'm sorry that either my words were jumbled or you just misheard me, but good job anyways.
The support, yes.
Question number 7.
Right?
What's
Yes,
that?
I gave you.
What?
I gave you
You got the
beetle
point.
in the body.
But Beatles, is it BEE?
Yeah, unless you're talking about the band.
Because I thought of the band. I was like, that's not right. They didn't base it off the.
Yeah. Ringo's just burrowing in. Like,
Yeah. Ringo.
I love that you double checked that Artie. Good job. Dark Secret. I meant the Tongan 80s pop group, the Jets. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Although if you want to be
They're
super
talking
accurate,
about eating my bugs. All right.
it's
um,
Scarab.
Yeah, okay. I can
Yeah.
appreciate it. It is Scarab.
Yes. Question number 7.
I get my point back.
Rick, Evie, and John find Emotep's mummified body. What does Benny's team find? There's two different answers. You can give me either both or one. Either one, I will accept that. Oh, that loud pop with my arm. Sorry about that. Jets are very phallic.
Sarah, is that picture of Brendan Fraser, is that from a movie or is it just like a random shoot? Like, where's it from?
So, because we got a few, like the main one is from a shoot.
Okay.
This one, we all know where this one's from. This is George of the Jungle.
George Jungle. Okay.
This one is from The Mummy.
Nice.
Good old Rick O'Connell. And then this is a paparazzi.
Oh.
I'm not sure what he's doing there. Whatever he's doing, he's free, and I'm about it. So.
We love a Brendan Fraser paparazzi picture. I love him in Doom Patrol. He is my favorite part of that show. So
I wish I had HBO.
It's so good. It's so good.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a countdown now of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And question number 7, that would be Casey. What did you have?
The Canopic jars where they put the organs in them.
Okay.
Following mummification.
And that was definitely an answer from a high school teacher.
Okay, because of this movie, I think I eventually went into teaching. Like, I really think this had a big
I love that, and also Indiana Jones is really upsetting her.
Well, that's part of it too. Like, I think I wanted to be like an Egyptologist professor, and then I just went, no, high school's way more fun. So,
she's like, I can't do the fedora.
I can't do the sand. I'm just gonna stay in.
Yeah. And Sarah, what did you have?
I'm nervous about this one, to be honest. I put The Book of the Dead.
Okay.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I totally see Evie finding it.
And Artie, what did you have? We'll see, Sarah. We'll see.
I also put Book of the Dead, and I know it's correct, Sarah. We're right, because it's Robin Williams' dad who finds it. You know, the dad from Jumanji.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Okay.
I love your point of reference, Artie. It is correct. It is both of those things. It is the Book of the Dead and the jars. That's why I said there are two different answers. I would have accepted both or either one. But good job, everyone. Yeah, that one was a nice question. I like that one. Question number 8, we're getting to the end of round 1, is why does Imhotep enlist Benny to work for him? Joey in the chat says Airheads was Brendan Fraser's best movie, and I do not disagree. That was where I definitely fell in love with him. They somehow made Steve Buscemi look like a rocker, so more power to them. Also, Peach in the chat says, "Oh, Sarah, I love your love for Brendan Fraser."
Your love for my love of Brendan Fraser.
Oh, it's all love for Brendan Fraser love. Absolutely. Give you guys, there's a little bit to this one, so I'll give you guys a little bit of a second here. We have Law says, yes, Airheads trivia. If I find Airheads on streaming, that's the idea. I like to do these movies of the week based off of streaming, so that if you are going to play along, you have the streaming, you can watch it. If you are watching along with us and you have the streaming, you could have watched it before and kind of play along. It's really fun. Right now I'm sticking to Netflix, Disney Plus, and HBO Max, and this was on HBO Max. Sarah obviously owns the movie, I'm guessing. Yeah. Great one to own.
Trilogy, yes.
The trilogy. Oh, okay. That third one's hard to watch sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to be Sarah. What did you have?
He speaks Hebrew, can order his servants, Imhotep servants.
All right. And Artie, what did you have?
I actually had no idea, so I went with the Meet the Robinsons idea and did to listen to the robot hat.
Very close. Very close.
And
Yeah.
Casey, what did you have?
Is it canon?
Yeah, I think so. I wrote Benny starts praying and Benny speaks Hebrew, which Imhotep considers the language of slaves, which is, I put that qualifier because I was like, that's messed up, and enlists him for assistance until he's fully regenerated.
I appreciate that. Yes, it is very rude.
You wrote all of that? You wrote all of that?
Yeah, do you want to see it again?
I saw her
Yeah.
writing the whole time. That's why I was giving you guys more time, because I was like, Casey's writing something. So I let it go. And that would be, I asked everybody. Everybody got it correct, yeah. Oh, except for my guy, Artie. That's right.
Yeah.
That was rude of me, Artie.
Yeah. But it's fine.
I love you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Question number 9 is: the Black Book is said to bring back Imhotep. What book is said to kill him? Again, there are 2 answers. Oh, 3 of them. Anyway. We got some answers in the chat. Joey G in the chat is a fan of Steve Buscemi. I'm a fan of Steve Buscemi as well.
Is Joey G saying that Steve Buscemi is the guy in The Mummy? Is that what he's trying to say?
No.
I think the guy in The Mummy and Steve Buscemi are basically what Pikachu and Raichu are in Pokemon.
They're the same thing but different.
I would say the guy in The Mummy is more like a Pikachu, and then he evolves into a Steve Buscemi. Yeah.
He wishes. Steve Buscemi. And then the final form there would be Bobcat Goldthwait. Okay, I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Artie, what did you have, sir?
Man, I didn't know. I
didn't know,
And I put Dwayne The Rock Johnson's autobiography.
Oh, okay. That's
Because it ends up being the
Mummy too,
or-
silly.
right.
Yeah. That's the sequel.
He jumps ahead.
Thinking ahead, what should have been the answer, maybe.
maybe.
That was in their like draft.
I mean, he does come back at least once more, so obviously it didn't kill him.
I like Scorpion King. Just saying.
Anyway, I like Scorpion King too. Anyways, Casey, what did you have?
I put the Book of Amun Ra, the all gold one.
Nice. And Sarah, what did you have?
So I did it more of the concept because Amun Ra escaped me. So I put the Book of Life with the sun and a flower.
I would have accepted the Book of Amun Ra, the Book of Life, or the Gold Book as Evie calls it. Yes. Artie, I'm sorry, and I really do apologize about this. I think that autobiography might have come out just a couple of years after 1923 when this movie took place.
I would like to tell you that Dwayne The Rock Johnson's autobiography would be considered the Book of Life, or also called the Gold Book, or
The Book of Amun Ra. Yeah.
the Book of Amun Ra.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I could say that in yes, but no.
I would guard Dwayne Rock Johnson's autobiography like the Book of Eli. Like for some reason I have knives and stuff, and I'm just protecting Dwayne The Rock Johnson's autobiography, and it's in
Apocalypse. That's
And
what happened. That's what
Yeah.
happened. We are on to our final question. And if you've seen the show before, sometimes we like to ask little fun questions about the movie itself. And this one is another one of those true or false questions. This one is true or false. The library disaster scene at the beginning was done in one take.
Oh, true or false? Okay.
Maybe on camera we shouldn't be.
No, I was like waiting for the rest. So I was like,
Like, that's a
"Is it true or
statement.
false?"
What's
Yeah.
the
True or
question?
false?
So that didn't mean anything.
Okay.
Or did it?
Yes. The dog finally woke up. Good. Stop snoring. Sorry if you were hearing a dog snoring in the back.
Oh, that's when a dog sleeps. That means everything's calm.
Yeah, this.
You like that? That's like a Confucius saying. When dog sleeps, there is calm, man. You know what I mean?
And look what we
There it
have.
is.
Everyone's got puppies.
Good one.
Nice.
Oh, I miss my puppy now. I need to go home.
I need to go.
Kevin doesn't have a puppy you could just randomly grab into frame?
No.
Oh, he's been in my lap most of the show. He just keeps popping up to say hello.
Nice.
What's
We
his
love-
name?
we
His
love-
official name is Cusco, like from Emperor's New Groove, but I
Yeah.
call him Easy. So
Oh,
he's 5. He doesn't like being on camera.
oh, okay.
David Spade, man. Look at him.
Super fun.
All right, I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone has an answer. Casey, what did you have?
That's true. They did it in one take.
All right, and Sarah, what did you have?
It's true.
Nice. And Arnie,
It
what
would
did
have
you have?
taken a whole day for them to reassemble to reshoot it.
And
Love that. Sorry. Okay.
I love that, Sarah. That was the exact thing that I was going to bring up. Yes, I love that they were like, this has to be done in one take because the fact that it would take that long to reshoot and that they got it in one take is so wonderful, and that
Yeah.
scene is so much fun.
Mhm.
But yes, good job, everyone. We now have scores for round 1. After round 1, we are looking at a perfect score from Miss Casey with 10 points. Good job.
Thank you.
We'd love to see a perfect score. That means my questions aren't hard enough. But anyways, we love to see it, and good job. Right behind her, right on her tails, was Miss Sarah with 9 points. So good job, Miss Sarah. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
And coming up right behind them and still not out of this, he's played this before. He knows how it works. You're never out of this one. Mr. RDV with 6 points. Good job, man.
Yeah.
Good job for not watching the whole movie back. And,
Yeah.
I'd say you did pretty darn good. And you know what advantage that gives you for round 2. So I'm going to explain round 2 because we have some new guests. Plus, we have some new people watching along with us, which I love. Love seeing Ricky here. Love seeing Corinne. Thank you guys for being here. Round 2 is basically movies in review, years in review. I have picked 3 random years. They're not really random. I just picked years based off movies that I'm watching and fun stuff like that. The years that I picked this year, or this time, were 2014, 2015, and 2016. I've picked 5 movies from each of those years, and I've written a fairly simple question about those movies. But nobody in the world has seen or heard of every single movie, so we'll see how deep everyone's knowledge is. But basically, because Artie got 6, because Artie came in 3rd in the first round, he gets to pick which year he gets questions from in round 2. So Artie, between years 2014, 2015, and 2016, where would you like your questions to come from?
And I feel like I'm not going to have an advantage in any of these years.
We're all pretty close to each other.
I'm going to go with 2016.
Okay, newest year. Good job. Good job. Okay.
I don't feel good, buddy. Buddy,
Artie, you know there is no real strategy because we never know the questions that are coming up in round 2. That's what makes this show obscure. However, I will say, because I did not bring this up before, you don't have to write anything down. Also, there is every correct answer is worth 2 points, and you don't lose anything for an incorrect answer. So this is where you can catch up. You know that, Artie, just as well as anybody. So,
you know what this reminds me of?
Yeah. What?
You guys ever buy like scratchers and you don't feel good about it? That's what it feels like. Like, I know I have no control over it that's about to happen, but I still just feel like I'm unlucky with it.
Well,
No.
Artie, Lost, you can do it, Artie.
Seriously, I have not seen. I don't think I saw any movies in those years. I had just started college again, so
Yeah, that's
you really have a
okay.
solid chance.
You got a solid chance because out of all those years, the only year that I was like, maybe was 2016, because that's when I was recovering from a major surgery and did watch movies. So.
You know what? Let me hold on. I'm gonna rewind my.
No, you enjoy. You enjoy.
Yeah, we'll see, Artie. We'll see how you do.
No, that'll be fine. I was like, that's the only one I feel like I've got, and the other two I went, I don't know what happened.
You know what?
I don't know.
I've found on this show, and some of our chatters who have been on the show can attest to this. You never really know until I start asking the questions, because I'll start going through a year and I'm like, oh, that came out this year. That's crazy. I seen that. I didn't remember that I seen that.
Okay.
And that happened for a lot of the people on here. Is round 2 is honestly a crapshoot, and that's why I love it. But it is a chance for me to bring up some very random movies. I try to bring movies that, you know, a good majority of people have seen, and you guys will get to see that because Artie's up first. And Artie, your first question in the year 2016 is, who plays the Ghostbusters assistant Kevin in the 2016 remake?
I didn't even watch it, dude.
What?
Not Rick Moranis. Kate McKinnon.
Oh, I'm sorry. She was one of the Ghostbusters, because it was the ladies Ghostbusters movie. It was Thor himself, Mr. Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, really?
You know, he
Like-
is,
Fun.
he is hilarious, and my absolute favorite part of that movie. He is just too much fun. He seems like he's just having the best time of his life doing that movie. So good for him, you know, good for him. Artie, question number 2 in the year that was 2016. What is the full title to the 2016 Independence Day sequel?
I didn't even watch that.
What? Is it because
Dude.
Will Smith wasn't in it? Is it because they killed off Will Smith?
Who was in it?
Everybody else except for Will Smith. They could afford everybody else except for Will Smith.
Oh,
Even-
so you had Goldblum.
Even Data, who died in the first one, they're like,
Yeah.
oh no, but he didn't really die because we can't afford to bring Will Smith back. They just have a picture of Will
Wow.
Smith at the beginning, and they're like, yeah, he died, man.
Independence Day, the sequel.
Yeah.
Annihilation. I don't know.
Oh, that is not the worst answer at all. It is actually Independence Day Resurgence.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry, Artie. Question number 3, Artie, in the year that was 2016. It's okay. You know how this works. James McAvoy plays someone with multiple personalities in what 2016 M. Night Shyamalan film?
Split.
Good job, Artie.
Yeah. Okay. We're back in business, dude. He got ripped for that one, right? And he does the thing with he does the thing with his.
We
I actually
won't-
I just
we won't bring up the sequel to that one, which is Glass, because that's terrible. But Split's a really fun movie, and James McAvoy did really good in that. All right, good job, Artie. So question number three is what non-episodic Star Wars film was released in 2016?
26. Is that Rogue One?
You are correct, sir. Good job.
Yeah, actually, my favorite. One of my favorite.
That is my favorite of any new Star Wars film besides the original three. Absolutely.
Can I take a quick tangent? Would you say that Rogue One is kind of the birth of stories like The Mandalorian and what's going to be the Book of Boba Fett and all that? Just these one-off little stories that you know of, the lore
that are going to be good. Yes, very much.
On screen.
I love Rogue One, and I love The Mandalorian, and I love anything outside of the, hey, there's only one family we get to worry about in Star Wars. But anyways, I don't need to be another 30-something-year-old white guy yelling about Star Wars on the internet. There's enough of that poison.
Oh, do you think it's good? I wonder if we're the only people.
Question number 5, Artie, your final question in the year 2016 is Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling team up in what 2016 buddy cop film?
Oh, I have it.
The chat had that Rogue One and the Split. They were along with you.
I have it, and I can't think of the freaking name.
Do you want me to repeat the question?
No, that's not gonna help.
Okay.
Dude. It's not it, but Drive. That's the wrong movie.
Not a bad answer at all. We were looking for The Nice Guys.
The Nice Guys. I was thinking Knockground Guys, but I knew that was wrong.
Not a bad guess either. And Drive wasn't a bad guess. That is a Ryan Gosling film. Yes, Nice Guys is a great movie. The other guys, Law said in the chat, that's a good answer. I'm really creeped out. My brother-in-law has one of those signs back there. It says like one of those T-shirts where it's like, I'm trying to be awesome today, but I'm exhausted from being too awesome yesterday. And it's like, it makes me so angry. But anyways, good job, Artie. I'm going to move on. I hope they're not watching downstairs or anything. Up next will be Sarah. Sarah, you are going to get questions from either the year 2014 or the year 2015. Which one would you like questions from?
Let's go 2014.
2014, nice, good choice. All right. And here we go. 5 questions in the year that was 2014. In what 2014 movie musical remake will you find the talents of Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz?
Okay, this is where this comes in handy. I should know this too, because I'm so into theater. And I'm going to hate myself as soon as you say the answer. Wow, a remake, a musical, like a Broadway remake? Did you say Broadway?
I'll repeat it one more time, obviously.
Okay, thank you.
In what 2014 movie musical remake will you find the talents of Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz?
Movie music. Wait, is it a remake of a movie that had already been a translation of theater to film?
Yes.
Is it Chicago? Did they do that with Chicago? No.
I'm sorry. We were looking for Annie.
Oh.
Jamie Foxx was Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah.
And Cameron Diaz was Annie?
No. She was. I think she was the evil.
He's the one who runs the orphanage, right? He sings that creepy, like little girls song. I can't stand that musical, but those songs are always in my head.
Okay.
Cameron Diaz as Annie is now something I would love to see. But yeah, no, yeah, Chicago
Okay.
at all. Yeah, Corinne got it in there, and Ricky would like to say, Artie, good job on your round, obviously too. But yeah, it was Annie. So question number 2, Sarah, in the year that was 2014, Miles Teller, Zac Efron, and Michael B. Jordan star together in what 2014 bromantic comedy?
Oh, I was feeling so hopeful because you were saying those names, and 2 out of 3 of them sounded like High School Musical to me.
I want to know which two. I want to know who the second one is.
I'm guessing.
But I think context clues is telling me all of them are from High School Musical. Or maybe just one. Oh my gosh. Who knows? Is this High School Musical? No, but it's romantic. And that High School Musical is for everybody. That's for like the every teenager, right?
What's that I could probably give you more confident answers about High School Musical than I could about the entire year of 2016.
Oh, dang.
Talking 1, 2.
Okay, let's go with it's a romantic. Okay, that's the only thing that's making me not say High School Musical because I would say High School Musical. So I'm gonna go with the only other thing that I could think of Zac Efron being in, where he was playing his age-ish, was like when he was a neighbor. I think it's like The Neighbors or something, right? He was like being a frat boy and he had like friends over, and then there was like it was the neighbor.
I know exactly which movie you're talking about. That is unfortunately not the correct answer. However, in the exact same year though. So you weren't very far off at all. We were looking for that awkward moment.
Oh.
Yeah, it's where him and his bros decide, hey, we're not gonna get in relationships and we're just gonna date girls. Then they all get in serious relationships and they hide it from each other because sure. So,
this sounds like a complicated situation.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No,
so I have to know though, were all of them in High School Musical?
No,
No.
but
Okay.
Just Zac Efron. Miles Teller he's in a bunch of stuff, and Michael B. Jordan is Killmonger and a bunch of others.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I thought Michael B. Jordan isn't his name Jordan with the curly hair?
Corbin Blue.
Corbin Blue.
And I hate that I know that.
Okay. So Jordan, okay, different people.
You were in the area, and that's all that counts.
Okay. Yeah.
Question number 3. In what 2014 horror film does the curse pass through sexual intercourse?
It Follows.
Absolutely. Great job.
Okay.
Good job.
Back in the fight. That was like what, 11? Am I on 11?
You are. I will
Right.
absolutely go over everyone's points, but yes, you are.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting
No,
stuck
it's
'cause I thought
totally
I had,
fine.
like,
You can ask me for your points or repeat the question at any time. I'm happy to do so.
Okay.
Question number 4 is, what 2014 war film follows 5 men inside a tank?
So they're in a tank. Okay, so like a submarine.
A tank.
Oh, a tank. Oh, like on land. Oh, Fury.
Great job. Yes. Yes. I wanted, when I originally wrote it, I had like a Brad Pitt part in the question, and then I had a Shia LaBeouf part in the question. And I was like, all of these give it away. But then also, I mean, how many tank movies are there? But it's a really good one. If you haven't seen it, those in the chat. But good job, Sarah.
No, it is a really good one. And that is the film that sparked my huge crush for Logan Lerman. He's adorable.
Who doesn't love a Logan Lerman? You know,
I know. He's no Brendan, but you know.
He is no Brendan Fraser. Absolutely. Your final question in the year that was 2014. Good job, Sarah. Is what is the full title to the 2014 Sin City sequel?
Okay, so it's Sin City, and then it progresses.
Yes.
Because I haven't seen this movie, so I'm trying to think of like what adjective would it be?
Mm.
Sin City to
Mike and
Sin City to Las Vegas.
not bad at all. Las Vegas is called Sin City, though I think they changed their name. They're trying to rebrand. I don't know what they call themselves now, but that's not the answer we were looking for. Stab said, man, I want Jesse says now he wants a Sim City movie, which is
City.
See, that I'm for. Yes.
that we can all get behind. The answer we were looking for actually is Sin City, a Dame to Kill For.
Was Lady Gaga in that?
I think she might have been. There
That's
was there's a lot of actresses in that one.
Yeah.
Hey.
Huh, okay.
Animals in the back. Great job, Sarah. Great job. We are now on to Casey. We'll get through round 2 really quick, and then, as we know, round 3 is pretty simple, real fast. But we'll get on to Casey with 2015. Your first question. Are you ready?
Okay.
Is question number 1 in the year 2015 is, what is the full title to the final Hunger Games movie?
Mockingjay Part 2.
Good job. That was a quick answer. Nice. Okay.
I like those books.
Nice. Yeah, I was trying to catch people with the part 2. I was thinking maybe whoever got it wouldn't say the.
Whoever figured out with like Hobbit, I guess that's Peter Jackson, and like Harry Potter, and they're like, whatever it is, keep extending.
More money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good job. Question number 2 in the year 2015 is, what HBO original series got a theatrically released movie in 2014 to end the series?
In 2014 or in 2015?
2015 too. I wrote 2014.
That's fine. I just wanted to double check. I feel like this is that show when I worked at a summer camp for years and years. Some people watched it and I was like, these are kind of douchey bros. Is this the Entourage movie?
It is. They are absolutely douchey bros.
I've never watched a minute of it and I'm good.
I watched a lot of minutes of it, all the minutes of it, and
No, thank you.
And then when I went to go rewatch it, I was like, man, buddy, you need to stop. Anyways. Good job, Casey. Question number 3. In the year 2015, Jack Black stars in what 2015 movie based on a children's book series?
I only know this because Joe and I are binging Survivor because I've never watched Survivor until 6 weeks ago. And this is a reward challenge and they go get to see Gulliver's Travels.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not?
It's not.
Oh, damn it.
Different year. I do know what movie you're talking about, but we were looking for the Goosebumps series.
Yeah.
Oh, that is more recent, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. Those are fun. I've not seen that one. Is that movie fun?
The first one is great. The second one is kind of just like, hey, let's try to milk more money out of this idea. But the first one is very fun.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find it.
He plays R.L. Stein and also like a dad. It's really cool. He's
Dang, I got my Jack Black children's literature confused. I'm so sorry.
He does a few. But yeah, I thought maybe that might be a guess, or I thought maybe the house with the clock in the wall might be a guess. That's what I thought it'd be a good fun one. But good job. Question number 4, year 2015. What Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart team up in what 2015 comedy?
Is that the one where Will Ferrell needs to go into like prison because he's like a Martha Stewart equivalent criminal? I feel it's not. Oh, I think it is. I was like, it's kind of a dick joke of a title, isn't it? It's Get Hard.
Get Hard is correct. Good job, Casey.
Because my family watched that as our Christmas film that year. That was cute.
Nice.
We all watched together. Thanks.
I mean, it's a fun movie, but yeah, it's Will Ferrell has a formula now.
Yeah.
And once actors get into a formula, they get comfortable, which is fine with me. That's why we get classics like Hubie Halloween. Anyways, after that round, we're looking at some new scores. In first place, still, now with 16 points, Miss Casey. Good job.
Thank you.
Still right behind her, right on her tail with 13 points is Miss Sarah. Good job, Sarah. Good
Thank
job,
you.
Sarah. And still in this, still in the game with 10 points, Mr. Artie V. Come on, my guy. Good job. Good job, my guy.
Double digits, yes.
Everybody still has a chance because round 3, it's essentially we are guessing famous actors, and that could be very simple, but there's a little twist to the game. So I have picked 2 actors for each one of you guys. 2 actors or actresses. I will tell you whether it's an actor or an actress. You start out with 6 points for each question. The question is worth 6 points. I have written down 5 characters that these people have played. They should be very famous characters, but you might not just be able to guess it based off the character, but some of them you should be able to guess who the actor is based off the character. One by one, I will go to you, and I will ask you how many hints you want. So if you tell me you want 3 hints, I will give you 3 actors, or 3 characters. And in that case, it'll take the question from 6 points to 3 points. So the more hints you get, the less the question's worth. If you wanted to take a shot in the dark without any of the character hints, it would be worth 6 points if you got it. And if you did, that would be amazing. However, you don't really need it. So it could be up to worth basically 10 points for your 2 actors. I'm going to go 1 actor at a time. And Artie, because you are coming in 3rd place right now, you get to go first. And your first person is an actor. How many characters would you like?
And I'm trying to go for the most points here. So it'd be 1 character, right?
Okay.
Old.
All right.
Love
I
it.
will give you 1 character. Yeah, and you get this is worth 5 points. You will get nothing taken away if you get anything wrong. So it's no betting or anything like that. So your character is Fletcher Reed.
Fletcher Reed. That is Chevy Chase.
That is a great guess, my guy.
Is that not Fletcher?
No, not Fletch, you mean. I know what you
Fletch.
mean. Yeah. No, we were looking for Mr. Jim Carrey.
What movie is Fletcher Reed?
Liar, liar.
That's his name in I've never had that then.
The next one we would have had like Stanley Ipkiss from The Mask,
That would have gave me it.
Joel Barish from Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Sorry. But yeah, good job, Artie. That was a really good guess. You know, a famous comedian actor. But good job. That's okay. We'll come back to you for your second one. Up next is Sarah. Sarah, how many hints would you like?
Could you tell me my total and Casey's total?
You're at 13. She's at 16. And also, I forgot to tell you, your first person is a actor.
Okay. And you said it's up to 6 points?
So it's 6 points if you get if I give you 0 hints. If you ask for 1 hint, it's 5 points.
Okay.
2 hints, it's 4 points, all the way down to 1 point.
Okay. 2 times, right? For a total of 12 extra we could potentially have.
10 extra.
10 or 12 if you go with no hints, 12 extra and get it. If you go with 1 hint each, it's 10 points extra.
Okay, I'm a little confused. What's the point or like what's the because he just got a hint. Artie just got a
he got
hint, right?
one, so it went from 6 points to 5 points. So it would have been worth 5 points if he got it correct.
But then he just started guessing actors
He just guessed a actor, Chevy Chase.
or
and
a actor.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm asking is, if I didn't have a hint, what would you be asking me?
Nothing.
me to
You would
start.
just guess. It would just that
Oh,
that
I'm
way.
literally just guessing an actor.
That way, if you wanted only one, that way if you only wanted 1 point, you can get all 5 guesses, and you still get a point. That's how I broke it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do
That way, you can get as many hints as possible without losing all of the points possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Let's
essentially worth 5
that.
points and below.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do 2.
Okay, good job. All right, your person is an actor, and your 2 that I'm going to give you are Don War Daddy Collier and Billy Bean.
Don or Daddy. See, like, that sucks because all I could think of is Lieutenant Dan. Don. It's just Dan is coming to my. Oh no, I do not know this at all. So it is a man.
I will repeat them because
Okay.
there was a second one in there. Don War Daddy Collier and also Billy Bean.
Billy Bean. I don't even know who Billy or who Bean is. So let's go with. And is this from the era that I chose, or is this totally different?
They're very famous actors, so it could be any generation, but they are actors of our generations. I know I'm a little bit older here, so this actor is in your generation.
Okay, how about Ryan Reynolds?
Ooh, not a bad guess at all. Another good-looking guy. We were looking for Mr. Brad Pitt.
Really? That came to mind. And I was like, no. Brad Pitt's in everything, but he's not in this. Like,
Don War Daddy Collier is.
oh, that's from Fury.
Yeah. And Billy Bean, of course, the general manager for the Oakland A's in the movie.
Okay.
I don't know why that's escaping my mind. Yes, Moneyball. Thank you.
Moneyball. Oh yeah. Billy Bean gave it away from me.
Yeah. We also had John Smith from Meet Mr. Black, and then finally Benjamin Button was also on there.
That would have, yeah.
Yeah, but good job. That was a good guess. You guys are getting really close to like the actors, just a comedian actor, another hunk actor. But up next is Casey, and Casey, your first person is an actress.
I will go with 2 hints.
All right. I will give you 2 hints for your actress, and your first 2 hints are Smurf Willow and Tess Ocean.
Smurf Willow?
Yes.
And it's an actress?
Yes, Smurf Willow and Tess Ocean.
Oh, hold on. Ocean, so that's like the whole Ocean's 11, 8 franchise. Please be Julia Roberts.
Oh, damn. Good job, Casey.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my god, my heart was pounding. I was like, I think she's the original lady in the first part.
I was hoping you would say Sandra Bullock, but yeah,
I was
Julia
debating
Roberts.
between her and Catherine Zeta-Jones, but I couldn't remember if Catherine Zeta-Jones was in any of the Ocean's movies, so I don't know.
That
Who is Smurf Willow?
Yeah.
was from the Smurfs.
Oh, I assumed that was Katy Perry. I didn't know. I've not seen the Smurfs. I didn't know.
Oh, no. She's one of the older, wiser Smurfs.
Oh, there's not just one Smurf, because like in the cartoon, it's all the dudes and Smurfette.
Well, in the second Smurfs, they decide to get more female-centric, and they meet a bunch of female Smurfs.
Okay, I have to watch.
And she's like the Papa Smurf of the girl Smurfs.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
And Tess Ocean, of course, is the wife of, And I had Tinkerbell and Aaron Brockovich, of course, on there, and Vivian Ward from I forget what
Pretty
that's
Woman.
called. All right, good job. Good job. That was absolutely insane. Up next is Mr. Artie V. Artie V. To get some points here.
One, man. We're going for one. Let's do it.
Going for one. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to go.
You know what I mean?
You get one. I got it. Thurgood Marshall. Oh, there you are. I thought.
Is. Oh, man. I don't know. For some reason, I got Forrest Whitaker in my head.
Oh. I would understand why you would have Forrest Whitaker. Not a bad guess. I think that Sarah might have had that one. But we were looking for Chadwick Boseman. Is that what you were thinking, Sarah? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's new then. That
Yeah.
third Marshall. Where does he play him?
In the movie Thurgood Marshall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a great movie. Honestly.
I should probably watch it.
After his passing, I kind of went through and watched all of his movies, and I was absolutely impressed. Ricky was rooting for you there, Artie, but it's okay.
Nah, thanks, Ricky.
It's all right. All right, Sarah.
Could you tell me where Casey's points are at and where mine's at?
I will say that the game is out of reach because Casey has a total of 20 points.
Dang.
Dang it. However, you have all done really amazing, and it doesn't matter. You did great, but we want to see where you land here. So why don't you go for it?
Okay. So,
and
do I
I'm going to tell you that your person is let me get here, a actor.
Okay. And so I still choose how many I want? Like, we'll still play that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. I'll do 2 again. Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely. I will give you Jack Reacher and Les Grossman.
Keanu Reeves?
Huh?
Keanu Reeves?
Oh, not a bad guess at all. Another handsome man. I saw the look on Artie's face, and this happens all the time. You would have definitely gotten Artie's, of course, with Chadwick Boseman, and Artie definitely would have gotten this one. Of course, we were looking for Mr. 8 foot tall himself, Tom Cruise.
My idol, man.
Jack Reacher from the Jack Reacher series, of course. They're all terrible, but he's in them. And of course, Les Grossman from Tropic Thunder, his absolute finest acting performance. But yeah, good job, Sarah. This round, so I will say that the third round is ever changing. I'm always adjusting and changing it. And I really appreciate you guys doing this one with me. This is the second time we've tried this version of it, and I like it. But, the third round will keep changing until I get tired of coming up with new games, you guys. So good job, Sarah. And finally, Miss Casey, I will say that you did pull ahead with that last answer. So whatever you get here is just padding the stats, as they say.
Let's just do 2 hints then.
2? Okay, good job. I was going to tell you that you did get another actress. So
Okay.
I will let you know. And your 2 your 2 hints will be Silk and Floss and Janet Leigh.
Oh. I always get these 2 women confused. I always get Bernadette Peters and Susan Sarandon confused. It's Susan Sarandon.
It is not.
Damn it! No, because that's not Janet from Damn It, Janet. I Love You. Dang.
No.
Okay, that's where my mind went. Who's
Yeah.
Janet Leigh?
Oh, why am I? Janet Leigh is a famous person. It was a autobiographical film, and I can't believe I'm blanking on who Janet Leigh is.
Oh, I went Rocky Horror, so don't even worry.
Oh, okay. Well, we were looking for Miss Scarlett Johansson.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was
We
the
also
first
had
name?
Silk and Floss.
What's that from?
That is from her movie. Is it Silk? Silk. Yeah. It's one of her like action flicks. I also had on there, of course, Natasha Romanoff and Rosie and Major, of course, from the remake of Ghost in the Shell.
Woo!
But
Nope.
yeah, good job. Good job. So final scores. That's why I like round 3. It's kind of a quick round, but it's really fun. And at the end of the day, we have some new scores. And with 20 points and a big win, Miss Casey, good job.
This is really fun. Thank you, guys.
I'm so happy to have you on. The crowd was all cheering for you, Law, and Janet Leigh was in Psycho. Yes, she played.
Oh.
Yes, Jamie Lee Curtis's mother. Yes, thank you.
Yes. Because I was like, I know that name, and I thought of Jamie Lee Curtis, but I was
Janet
like,
Leigh. Yes, Janet Leigh. Janet Leigh was in Psycho. She was the girl who got murdered in the shower.
yes. Okay. I knew that
yes.
name sounded familiar. Thank you.
Absolutely. And so good job, Casey. Anytime you want back on, you are more than welcome. It was so much fun having you. You did wonderful. Thank you again. And right behind you, another one of our lovely Scene Kids people. Watch Scene Kids every second Saturday of the month at 8 p.m. on this channel. Sarah, you did really good. And you were so much fun. Your handwriting is just absolutely lovely.
And I mean, may I say, the real star of the show
It's
Brendan Fraser. The Brendan Fraser shirt really lit up the crowd. They love to see it. And I loved having you on, so I appreciate you coming on. Anytime you want on, if there's any other movie you feel comfortable with, you had told me you weren't a big movie watcher, and you still kicked ass, which is awesome, and I appreciate you coming on for that, so thank you.
Of course. Thank you for having me. It's so much fun. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And finally, Mr. Artie, you didn't win again. The system is against you. I know it's built to oppress you, my guy, and that's my fault. I built that system. I built that system, and I'm sorry. But I always love having you on. You are an absolute light, and I enjoy you so much. I know with comedy not being a consistent thing, we don't get to enjoy the people as much, but I know you've got a bunch of cool stuff going on at your Instagram and Twitter, so why don't you tell people where they can follow you right there?
Yeah, you can just look me up, Artie Valenzuela, ARTIE Valenzuela, and yeah, follow me, man. I don't know what else to do. I'm waiting for the stages to open up. They're kind of open, but I'm gonna wait till, I don't know, till it's not a pandemic.
Yes.
If that makes.
Yes.
So, no, man. Oh, let's do it this. It's taken a whole year to even want to try it.
Yeah.
But okay. I've been seeing you, dude. Losing here again. I wouldn't want to lose with anyone else, buddy.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that you keep coming back, and you know you're welcome any damn time. You're one of my favorites. I appreciate you. Go follow Artie, because Artie is very funny. And we're out of here. We were a little long again tonight, but I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate all my guests. I appreciate Stab. Give them a follow and subscribe on Twitch. Subscribe is $5.99. However, if you have an Amazon Prime membership, you get one free month, and you should pass it along to Steph, because they let us do amazing shows like this and Scene Kids coming up on the second Saturday of the month. It's going to be really awesome. Thank you to Law and all of the amazing people, and Ricky and Corinne and all the people in our chat. And Jesse's going to send us over to the last bit of Capital Puns. Thank you so much.
That's right. And thank you one more time, buddy, Casey, Sarah, Artie. Always good times. Thank you all for joining us tonight. That's all from Stab for tonight. But check in tomorrow. We've got all sorts of fun going on. You can join me in the morning, 9:30 a.m. Yeah, I know, it's a little early. For office hours, if you want to work on some of your projects. Or come check us out 4 p.m. Inside the Box. It's our Jackbox Party Pack, Party Play, Party Party. And tomorrow at 8, the debut of Daniel Kesenich's new show, Wikispedia. Should be a lot of fun. But in the meantime, and check out stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events. Or if you're on Twitch, just scroll down. The next upcoming week's events are right below you. In the meantime, let's send you over to our regular Tuesday thing. Firing you over to the second half, the closing half hour. I don't know how long they run. About Capital Puns. Our good friends over there at Capital Puns. Ricky, starting at 4, we stream Jackbox games tomorrow. It's a lot of fun. Join us. That's the synopsis. I gotta get this raid started. I'll see you guys. See you guys tomorrow at some point. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hold on for the raid.
Yes, thank you. All right. Later. I don't know. It said it is raiding with 0 raiders, so I don't know what happened. I'm here.